A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 10, verses 1 to 12. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Later, the Master selected 70 and sent them ahead of him, in pairs to every town and place where he intended to go. He gave them this charge: "What a huge harvest, and how few the harvest hands! So on your knees, ask the God of the harvest to send harvest hands. On your way, be careful. This is hazardous work. You are like lambs in a wolf pack. Travel light, comb and toothbrush, and no extra luggage. Don't loiter and make small talks with everyone you meet along the way. When you enter a home, greet the family, peace. If your greeting is received, then it's a good place to stay. But if it's not received, take it back and get out. Don't impose yourself. Stay at one home, taking your meals there, for a worker deserves 3 square meals. Don't move from house to house, looking for the best cook in town. When you enter a town and are not received, go out in the street and say, 'The only thing we got from you is the dirt on our feet, and we're giving it back.' Did you have any idea that God's kingdom was right on your doorstep? Sodom will have it better on Judgment Day than the town that rejects you." The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 10, verses 1 to 12. The mission. Today's Gospel passage mentions that the Lord appointed 70 men and sent them out in twos ahead of him into every town and place where he intended to go. The number 70 held symbolic significance for the Jews. It represented the elders chosen to assist Moses in leading and directing people in the wilderness. We read that in the book of Numbers, chapter 11. It also refers to the number of the members of the Sanhedrin, the supreme council of the Jews. This connection suggests that the 70 men were intended to serve as helpers of Jesus in his mission. This passage highlights some essential guidelines for participating in Jesus' mission. Material possessions should not weigh down the preacher. He should travel lightly and not be entangled in worldly things. The preacher should focus on his mission and not be distracted by trivial matters. The disciples are sent in twos, which shows that the gospel is not entrusted to the creativity of an individual but is the result of collective effort. Whoever speaks on behalf of Christ does not act independently, but is in unity with fellow believers. The initial evangelists following Jesus' ascension, that is Peter and John, we read that in Acts of the Apostles, and later Paul and Barnabas, also in the Acts of the Apostles chapter 13, made it a point to travel in pairs, never alone. Praying to the Lord of the harvest is not merely a request for more workers, but a transformative process for the disciples. Prayer provides stability, a positive attitude, and inner peace. It humbles the disciples, helping them conquer opposition, setbacks, and failures. It reveals step by step the intention of the Lord of the harvest, empowering the disciples and strengthening their spiritual resolve.